Hey folks, this is Totally and welcome to Let's Play Pokemon Shining Pearl Nuzlocke Part 4, I think technically. Last time we left off, we were doing a little bit of grinding right before the third gym. Most of our Pokemon are just about to hit level cap. And so we were doing a little bit of grinding to just kind of get some of the Pokemon that we've caught along some of the other routes up and ready to go. In between stream, I did level a little bit more. I was leveling up this Bidoof. Mainly because the Ghastly evolved and I kind of closed the game and reopened it because of autosaves. I was very close to where I was, but I wanted that evolution to happen on stream. So, but otherwise, yeah, just got some folks up to like 26, 27 should be a good spot for us to kind of continue from here. We might do a little bit of grinding on the way back to the gym itself, but overall should be pretty straightforward. Seen some faces in chat already this morning. I wasn't sure with it being a little bit earlier who we'd have around, but I'm seeing Red Yoshi and Angry Alexandria. That's cool. I'm gonna lurk for today. I'm gonna probably need the luck. We'll see though. I might be over preparing is legitimately a concern. I may actually be, kind of treating this as if it's harder than it actually is. So let's head back to where we were, the next town over. So we'll have to go through two routes, which gives us an opportunity to level up the Ghastly and to just level up a little bit more in general. I am a little concerned about over-leveling this kind of B team, for lack of a better term, because the big thing is after we hit... the... the next level, after we beat this next gym, oh right, we can't switch out because he blocked. Okay, we're fine. If we, okay, words, it's early. Once we beat this next gym, the level cap doesn't increase because the level cap is based off of the highest level Pokemon in the next gym. So the badge 3 has a highest level Pokemon of level 30. Badge 4 also has a highest level Pokemon of level 30. So we got to be a little concerned about over leveling because we might just hit the level cap. All right, here we go. Stagly is evolving. Classic. Does Haunter learn anything on level up? Or on evolution? It licks with its gaseous tongue to steal its victim's life force. It lurks in the darkness waiting for prey. Okay, it wants to learn Shadow Punch. Shadow Punch is a 60 attack move that never misses. We could probably drop... Curse is pretty risky in a Nuzlocke, so for a Ghost-type Pokemon, it halves their HP, so they take half their health and damage. So at this point, it would be like 31, 32. I'm not sure whether it rounds up or down, but it'll take 31 or 32 damage, and then every turn, the enemy Pokemon will take a quarter of its life and damage at the end of each turn. Pretty risky. Even with Hypnosis to put them asleep, there's no guarantee they won't wake up and just hit us and kill us. So I might want to just drop Curse. I mean, technically speaking, Haunter has way higher special attack than physical attack, and Hex has an extra bonus that it can like do more damage if the enemy is inflicted with a status effect, whereas Shadow Punch is just base power 60 and physical, so it's not going to be very strong on Haunter with its low attack power. So we could just not learn it. The never miss thing is kind of cool, especially if we're up against like evasive Pokemon. Let's drop Curse. I don't think I really want to be playing around with Curse too much, so we'll just drop Curse and pick up Shadow Punch for the utility, but Shadow Punch might be the next to go if I find something really interesting. Let's head up this hill. Oh, we went over. I forgot that there was trainers on the other side. The team's been leveled up fairly well. I don't know who's in second, though. It's only 2 Pokemon. But the last double battle we fought nearly destroyed us. It's a Pikachu and a Clefairy. We got Dream. Dream was a pretty good backup. Okay. Probably going to want to switch out the Water type versus the Electric type. Probably just get the Haunter in here and go double Ghost types. The Fairy won't be able to hurt us, and then we just destroy the Pikachu? Sure. And I know we just looked at Haunter, and its special attack is high. What about yours? About even, so it doesn't really matter for Dream which move we use. So I guess we'll just go with the Hex for higher damage on the Pikachu. Because we can't hit the Clefairy with ghost moves. Okay, lowering our physical attack, that's fine. We're primarily going to be using Hex. Disarming Voice. Interesting. Disarming Voice must not be a normal type move? Disarming Voice. Oh, it's a fairy type move. Oh, right. Clefairy. I told you this last time, chat. I'm never going to remember that Clefairy's a fairy type and not a normal type. Does that mean we're just dead? Hello, Trinity Hearts. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. Alright, let's type charts for fairy, because I just never... not going to be resistant or dealing double damage or anything to ghosts. So we're safe from the fairy type moves with the ghosts out. So it wasn't like we were going to get times 2'd or anything. Payback. I think we just Hex. And let's try hexing the Clefairy, because if it is fairy type, then I guess we can hit it with our ghost moves. Dream is faster, good. Nice, okay. Use defense curl, that's fine. We're using special attacks, not physical attacks, so it's fine. You can raise your defense all you want, and then we're just gonna hex the Clefairy until it's dead. That was scarier than it, like, that was, it didn't need to be that scary. But I always get a little freaked out when we end up fighting something and I mistype it. Especially with the B team, not our A team that's like closer to 30. Less margin for error. Oh right, I can't walk through the grass on my bike. Got Ponyta. Should be easy. Cubert's been working out pretty good as a front line for dealing with all the rock and fire types that are in the wild grass between here and the next gym. Still hoping for a Chansey battle, because a Chansey battle would be a ton of experience. We only got one last time when we were grinding. I think when we get to the next gym over, though, that's just it. Whatever experience we have, that's what we're going into the next gym with. Because I am legitimately thinking I'm over preparing. I don't think we need to like level 2 teams, an A team and a B team, up to basically 30 in order to be able to get through the next gym. I believe we fought this trainer. Didn't fight that one, but we can skip them. Walk past all of these. That looks risky. See if he turns around. Nice. I don't remember if we fought him or not, so we're just going to try and dodge. Oh, guard spec. And there's a couple berries down there. I guess we could grab those on the way. Plant another one of those. And you know what? Let's plant another poison recovery berry. Geodude. In the rain, Geodude? You come into my terrain? You think you can fight me? Oh, wait. Oh, no. Wait. Didn't Cubert's thing say that it was going to remove weather effects? The rain is still raining. Maybe it's just visual and it's not actually the move rain? I really didn't want to fight you. It's fine. They have one Pokemon. Flying type, okay. Flying normal. And Intimidate is annoying, but fine. No big deal there. Let's see, can we... Let's do Water Pulse. Okay, Whirlwind doesn't do any damage, that's fine. Switching in Dream, who can't do any damage with Ghost type moves, which is literally all Dream has. So... Confuse Ray and see what happens? Maybe it'll Whirlwind again and just swap us to another Pokemon? Nope, used Wing Attack. Okay, who do we want to switch to? Dark would work. Switch to our own Stradia. Sounds reasonable. We get the Intimidate to lower its attack. It's still confused, and it hurt itself, so a free switch in. Excellent. And now we can just quick attack? With a crit. Cool. Dealt with. Ooh, Q-Bird gained 27. I'm not even sure Q-Bird is someone we're going to take into the next gym. What the heck is Soak? User shoots a torrent at the water at a torrent of water at the target and changes the target's type to water. Interesting. So if we had a lot of grass and electric types on our team, that would be a kind of a 1-2 combo. Disable's pretty good in certain circumstances. Water Pulse is nice because it's a special attack move that might also confuse. Aqua Tail is a 90% accuracy, and I don't love things that aren't 100%, but it has high power, which is useful if we need to try and just one-shot something. And then Confusion is nice because it's a psychic move and it's good to have coverage. So I don't love swapping Soak here. We don't have a lot of grass or electric types, so I'm going to give it up. And if we need to, we can always go to a move tutor and relearn things. But I don't think we're necessarily playing with that level of strategy right now. We fought these two before, and now berries, and I think we're home stretch. So we'll pick up some berries, plant some berries, and then frozen seems good. Some mangoes. Where's our team at now? '26, 27 or so. Haunter's a little behind because I boxed him for a little bit so that we could see the evolution on stream. I think we're good. Let's start working our way through the trainers in the battles, because we might have to fight some trainers. Let's start working our way through some trainers in the gym, is what I meant to say. Because we might have to fight some of them in order to get to the gym leader. There's the Pokemon Center. Now how do I get up here? Okay, cool. Swap out a team. That's going to be the hard part. Who do we take in? I think definitely Kami. And I don't think... Well, definitely not Pony. Papa Tony. Fighting types. So Tiefs is poison flying, which fighting types both do half damage to. So they'll do quarter damage to Tiefs. So Tiefs is probably who we want to lead with. I'm not sure about Ginny. Its best move is Confusion, but it does have this Last Resort move, which seems pretty strong. Okay. I say Ginny is probably the weak link here, so we'll put Ginny back. The other thing we have to think about, I don't know what the next gym is, and I don't want to know because I'm trying to play blind. So, realistically, this leaves us with a water ground type, a psychic type, and a fire fighting type that hopefully shouldn't overlevel too much before the next gym. I.e. not go over the level cap. So, even though Rhubarb would be a good pickup versus fighting, I don't think it's necessary to risk him. Also has a really low physical defense, so if they do get a hit in, even though it is resistant, I'd rather not have it on the team if we have other options. Yeah, they do half damage to Psychic. technically normal flying, so it'll do ×2, but half from, or ×2 to the normal part and half to the flying part. So this will take 1 times damage from fighting Pokemon. So I don't think Laze is a great choice here. Like, it does have flying attacks, which will be super effective, but we have other more resistant threats. We don't really have anything better, though. The only option would be to bring in Ginny, which maybe that is the better choice. Cubert really isn't a great fit, though. Cubert is water type, so but has a psychic move, but it won't even be stab because it's not psychic typed. So I think we just do this, and I think we just see if Tiefs can just sweep their whole team. In which case it'll be funny because we did all of this grinding and we may not have needed them. But I did want to have backups. In fact, let's lead on... Does Haunter know any super effective moves? No. Because Hypnosis is psychic, but it's a status effect implying one. Let's check our TMs real quick. We've got Rock Smash, Rock, Normal, Rock, Grass, Flying with Pluck, but only the Flying type can learn it, which it already knows a Flying move. I think I've done this last stream. Yeah, okay, there's nothing else here. So we won't lead on the Ghost types. The Ghost types will be swaps if things go bad. So let's lead on Ginny, at least for the early trainers, and see how it does. Heal up one more time. And then let's go fight a gym. Also, I should update the team. So we have... This became a Crobat. This became a... Gyarados. Gyarados, Tiefs, we've got Laze, Dream. Ghastly became a Haunter. And Ginny. And for now, Ginny can take the lead. All right. Hello, Kajikish. Welcome to the stream. We're just about to go fight the 3rd gym. Got to work our way through some trainers probably, and then get to the gym leader itself, but here we go. Haven't explored the whole gym, or the whole town yet. We haven't really talked to any of the NPCs, so that'll be something we do after the gym. I saw a Team Plasma member. Not sure if there's anything we need to do before this gym. It looked like we could just walk in. Okay. So we can just walk around, but can we walk all the way around? Oh, interesting. We push things from the side in order to modify a maze? With the intent to be able to get up the center pass, it looks like. So the main thing we need to do is push both of the back 2 panels. And yeah, there's a good chance we're going to have to fight all of these Pokemon, it looks like. Or these Pokemon trainers. Yeah, okay. Let's start working through them then. Oh, if this is the case, we may not have wanted to bring in Tiefs and Kami, because they're already so close to level. Let's see how they are. Let's see the difficulty level. We may go put them back in the box just for all of these grinding. Astonish is super effective. Interesting. Oh, because it's a... This is actually a psychic type. Cool. Didn't do much, though. We can do a yawn. Oh, high jump kick. Okay. That's fine. That's cool. Let's swap to Ghastly. And by Ghastly I mean Haunter, and by Haunter I mean Stagly. Alright. Stagly isn't affected, so free switch, then it goes to sleep. It now has a stats effect, which should mean that this Hex is a super effective ×2, or its power is ×2, and it's a super effective move. Okay. Cool. And it was a critical. All kinds of good stuff. So Ginny doesn't seem like a great Pokemon to lead with. Yeah, and I'm a little concerned about the amount of experience we're getting. Yeah, I don't want to overlevel, so we're going to go put the other two back. We'll finish all the trainers, then we'll come back with Teefs and Kami once we've kind of cleared out the whole gym and we're ready for the actual final battle. I think leading on Ginny is a bad call. That high jump kick did half damage. If it had a crit, it would have been a one-shot. So it's just probably a little too weak to be a front line. I think it's still in its first evolution too, so its stats are probably a little hampered by that. So we're gonna put you back just for now until we're cleared the main basic trainers, and then we'll bring in Cubert, and we'll bring in what moves do you know? Poison Grass. So it'll take half damage, but you still don't really know anything. Right, we were trying to evolve you last time and it just wasn't working out. Okay, we'll take in Ponyta just for the experience, because I do want to get Ponyta leveled up as well, in case we need another fire type for a future gym. We saw on the town map that there was a frosty snow area near the top, so if there is eventually an ice area, I'd like to have Ponyta leveled. Everyone is fully recovered. So yeah, just taking in the Ponyta, not necessarily because it'll be good against these early trainers, just for the extra XP. And let's lead on Stagly, I think. Because Stagly is going to be resistant to a lot of moves and have a dark attack, which would be good. Okay, that gives us more access to that side. Push. There we go. Now we can get all the way up here, which gives us the ability to push this over so we can get up to the top section. We just need to come over here and make some space on this side. Yes, alright. Now we come back over here, push this one. Now we can get to the very back. And push that into place. Good. That's the first part. Oh, interestingly, I think we're going to have to redo all of this. Yeah, it reset when we exited and came back in, and we're going to want to go out and get our Pokemon. So we just need to fight the trainers. Don't do the puzzle, just do the trainers. How's chat doing this morning? Well, we can kind of beat these folks up. Having a good New Year's? First day of the year? Everyone having a good time? 6 people in here. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I honestly was not. I'm a little surprised to see so many folks around this early on a New Year's Day. But I appreciate you being here as always. So fighting types do no damage to Ghost, but they take half damage from none of this. All of this should be fine. Let's just do Payback in case we're slower. We'll see where the speed is to begin with. Okay, not very effective. Yeah, it takes half damage from Dark. And we're not Dark, right? We're pure Ghost? Yeah, we're Ghost Poison. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's just Shadow Punch. Yeah, that doesn't do much either. Lowering our defense, that's fine. Not a lot of physical attacks can hit us that it would know. Hex is technically more damage than Shadow Punch because we have a higher special attack. Okay, so that was a Rock Throw, it looked like. We heal and hope for a Leer. If it crits, we just die, I think. Okay, we got the Leer. And then another Hex should kill it. But we may want to swap out because our defenses have been dropped so much. I was not expecting the Rock Throw, and I should have been. I just expected to be completely immune and unable to be hit. Which was unreasonable. Okay, got some levels. Dream wants to learn Psybeam. Yes, please. That's amazing. Drop Mean Look. Dropped it on most of our other Pokemon at this point. So with that being said, if they switch into another fighting type, which I imagine they will. Ooh, that's a Psychic type. We are going to switch to Dream regardless, but not for the Psybeam, but for the Hex. Cool. Now with Dream learning Psybeam, I think we probably want to lead on Dream for these fights, because clearly Haunter isn't... Like, Haunter is fine, but it doesn't have any super effective moves, so it's just taking a little bit, and it risks them using something like Rock Throw, or lowering our defenses enough that we're going to be in trouble. Whereas if we lead with the Dream, we should be fine to just take out whatever they have, it looks like. Whether it's that Psychic Matide, or it's a fighting type, we're going to have some super effective moves. 3 Pokemon. Okay, so they're probably going to be 3 weaker Pokemon. Starting with Machoke again. What level is this Machoke? I haven't been looking at their levels. Go Dream. That's the Dream. Psybeam. Still looking at its level. 25. Okay. So 2 hit. It used Leer. That's fine. Dropping our defense. Other than the Rock Throw, I'm not too concerned. And depending what their other Pokemon are, it may not even know Rock Throw. What other non-normal type or fighting type moves could they know? Well, it's another Machoke. We'll stay in. I don't think with one Leer we're in range of dying to a Rock Throw. Dream also has more health than Haunter does, so... Uses Bulk Up, okay. Little scary, but should just one-shot it here. This is a special type move. It raises its physical attack. We should still just hit. There's no accuracy changes. It's 100% accuracy move, and we're faster. Yeah. Okay, cool. Everything's fine. Everything's under control. Oh, it's yet another Machoke. Well, we did well on the second one, and it didn't use any status decreasing moves on Dream, so let's see if we can deal with the third. Okay. Another Leer. Again, fine, because we're going to go faster and we're going to take it out. Alright, so Dream, you know, 2 hitting, not 1 hitting, but still pretty impressive showing. Dream's also getting close to max level, so Dream is probably going to be the one that we focus on swapping to over Stagly, is my guess. In the gym leader battle, we'll probably lead with Crobat. Crobat will try and sweep the team with flying moves, specifically Pluck, and then we'll have Dream be our switch in if we really need one. That's not what I needed to do. I need to fight this guy, and then I need to hit up the Pokemon Center. And then Gyarados is just a good all-around, gonna mess him up. No damage, no issues. I think we used 6 Psybeams there. Oh, but we have 20 as base. I thought it was 10, so I thought we only have 4 left. 14, we have more than enough. Cool. Last one, here we go. Another 3 Pokemon. Starting with another Machoke. Is this going to be another 3 Machoke trainer? Go Dream. Same pattern so far, starting with the Leer, lowering the defense. Couldn't have had the crit on the first one. Couldn't have saved ourselves some defense stat Dream. No, it's fine. You know, you're great. Ginny hit 27. Papa Tony hit 24. Good, all good. We got a little one. We got a little Machop. Let's see if we can one-shot the Machop at least. So we didn't one-shot it, but Psybeam did cause the confusion. And it took damage, and technically, I guess, a one-shot. Red Yoshi in chat. I need to get lunch soon, sadly. That's fair. I'm going to be here all day if people want to roam in and out, or if you don't want to roam at all, or like if you don't want to come back, that's fine too. You know what I mean. But we're probably going to go for a couple hours on Pokemon, then I might take a like half an hour break to get lunch myself, and then probably maybe Minecraft or come back with Pokemon. Well, honestly, I'll probably do a vote when we get there to see what chat wants to do, whether or not we want to switch over to Minecraft or whether or not we want to keep playing Pokemon. I'm down for either, honestly. I'm having fun with both. I will also say that my next 3 mornings are open, so this morning, Sunday, and Monday. I forgot Monday I have off as well, so probably going to just stream every morning for the next few days here before I go back to work, and streaming dries up again for at least the foreseeable future. Probably drop back to once a week kind of thing. Never misses. This looks like just a clear upgrade because this doesn't have any extra bonuses to it, whereas this is just an 100% accuracy move. We lose out on some PP is the only thing, but otherwise I think this is a clear upgrade. So we'll just take that. Alright, let's swap out some Pokemon, do some puzzles, and fight a gym leader. What could possibly go wrong? Knock on wood. Where's the team? Swap you for Cubert. Swap you for Papa Tony. Put Teefs in front. Followed by Gyarados. Followed by Dream. Followed by Stagly. And finally Ginny being in last. Because honestly, I think that's the order of priority we're going to use them in. Sure. All right, here we go. I've prepped massively for this without really knowing what we're getting into. So we'll start on the right side because we have this puzzle somewhat figured out. Oh, did it actually keep its position? It did not. So push this. Let's push this one, or to push this one. Push here. Come into the room. Open this one up. Now we can get to the back. Open this one. Now we can get to the center one that needs to be pushed, aka this guy, and there's a little shortcut that we can't take. All right, now we have to do the other side. So the other side, how do we get back here? Well, this needs to be open. This one? So we can open this guy. And this one needs a push. And this one needs a push. And lastly, we push this back into position so that we can gain access to the corridor. Left side unlocked. Center pushed into place. Now we just need to go up the middle, which is completely open. Pokemon. Yep, this is what we got. We could have potentially leveled our other Pokemon up to 30, but with the level cap being 30 on the next gym, I don't want to over level any more than I have to. Okay, we're starting off with the Psychic type. It's going to deal ×2 damage to our Poison type Pokemon. So I think we're going to swap over to Dream immediately. dropped our accuracy, which is annoying. We'll still try and go for the Hex. Oh, they swapped. Okay, AI. Alright. That's fine. Dream can deal with it, although if our accuracy is lower, that might make things a little harder here. We got the Rock Tomb off the bat. Okay, that didn't do that much. It did lower our speed. Only did 21 damage, so even if we get a crit here, we're still going to be fine. There's the Psybeam. Still a 2-hit KO. Second Rock Tomb. The rock is going to be super effective against the flying. Which is a good chunk of this team. So Rock Tomb, good pickup on their part. Something to be aware of in the future is coming into here with flying types is not as good as you think it is. I'm in crit range, so we're going to Super Potion. Play it safe. Should make this easy, because then it Rock Tombs again, potentially. Still not within crit range, I don't think. Because that was 24 damage. It's a higher roll, but even at 24, double at 48, we're still safe. So I think we go for the Psybeam and hope that we don't miss. We can keep this up all day, though. Our speed is dropping, though. Alright, rinse, repeat. So we can do 20 to 24 damage or so. Need that Psybeam to hit. Nice. Okay, cool. That's dealt with. Dream hit 30. Cool. Gonna switch back out to the Psychic type. Psychic takes 2 times damage from poison, so I think Teefs is a fine pickup here. If we needed to, we could go with Staggerly, but let's go with the poison type. Psychic doesn't have any advantage against flying or poison, so yeah, this should be okay. It's not pure Psychic. Then what is this thing? I feel like I looked this up last time too. It's specifically Psychic Fighting. Okay. So the poison isn't going to be super effective, but we can still use Pluck for the fighting side of it. And we're way faster. Okay, we're fine here. Lucario. Is a fighting steel type Pokemon. Really? Okay. It's immune to poison. And it takes double damage from Fairy, Ice, and Rock. So Ice would be ×4 effective. And so would Rock. I don't think we have any Ice moves. Do we have any Rock moves at all? We don't. Okay. So in the future, I'm just going to make a note of that. In the future, we should Gym 3 rock moves for Lucario. Okay. But that's the future. For now, what do I do? It's going to take half damage from a lot of things. However, any of the things that are doing ×2 damage to fighting, i.e. Oh, I misread the damage chart. Okay, stop and read. So, Steel takes ×2 damage from fighting, fire, and ground. It deals ×2 damage to fairy, ice, and rock. Yeah, no, I caught it. Thank you, Kazukish, though. I'm using a new damage chart, which is clearer, but also going to take some getting used to. So I was reading the ×2 damage to when I need to be reading the ×2 damage from. So it takes ×2 damage from fighting, fire, and ground is Steel's weaknesses. And fighting takes ×2 damage from fairy, flying, and psychic. The big thing is it's immune to poison. Everything else should be fine. It takes half damage from psychic. As a Steel takes half damage from psychic, it takes half damage from flying, and it takes half damage from fairy. So yeah, the Steel basically cancels out all of the fighting weaknesses. So the only things that we could potentially do is fighting, fire, and ground for ×2s. That's what we should be looking for. Interesting that fire type is a good type here. We could have brought in Monferno. We could have also taught someone Rock Smash, and we could have taught someone... Well, I don't know if we have any ground TMs, but we definitely could have taught someone Rock Smash. At least temporarily. Fighting fire or ground is going to be no one. Steel does 2 times damage to fairy, ice, and rock. We don't have to worry about that. So I think probably we just go ghost. We could also just go Kami and just like waterfall or something. It doesn't have any resistances to water. And we won't get any times bonuses, but we should get some resistance on the flying side of things. Steel also does half damage to water as well, so this will be resistant to any Steel moves it knows. Yeah, let's try this. Waterfall is a really high power attack. Gyarados is really strong. Gyarados has the Intimidate. Oh, but this isn't the end, my friend. No, I know. This is going to be a hard fight. We're also at a level disadvantage because we didn't level Kami all the way up. So we're going to... Not too worried about that. Drain Punch. Not very effective. Okay. Okay, Waterfall will be a 2-hit KO, and it could cause flinching if we were faster, but we're not. What is Gyarados' special ability? Just Intimidate. Okay, it's not Rain Dance or the increased speed when in water, right? Screech. Going to drastically lower defense. Nice. Okay, so the Waterfall wasn't in range to cause her to use a potion, but was in range for a 2-hit KO. That may have been the best opportunity we had, or the best option. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I mean, to be fair, I was type checking everything and really making sure that I was bringing in the right types for the right situation and not misreading the type chart like I do pretty consistently. That's a new gym badge. Update to the next overlay. 3 badges. Okay, we can now use the hidden move Fly, which must be somewhere inside of town. We also got TM60s, which normally they give 5, which is Drain Punch. Inflicts damage and robs the user of HP. Which is a fighting type move with 75 power. Alright. Might want to give that to Monferno, honestly. I could see that being valuable. Okay, okay. She needs us to help her get her Pokedex back. That's fine. We can deal with that. Alright, let's go to the Pokemon Center. And let's change up the team again. So, we're going to have to deal with some Team Plasma members, which is going to be annoying. They generally have kind of poison and dark and normal types. What if we left the team the way it is? What if we just left the team the way it is? I think I want Monferno at the very least. There's a lot of overlap with Lays because as a flying normal type, it does a lot of the same things Teefs does, but Teefs does some other things better. So we'll hang on to Teefs, we'll leave Kami, we'll leave Dream, and we'll leave Stagly, honestly. And then Ginny might be death fodder, honestly. We'll hang on to Ginny. Ooh, mystery gift. Okay. I'm not doing that today. Might do that off camera, but I'm not sure if that's going to require information to be put in or anything. Let's talk to everyone in town real quick. Let's go through the standard town talk. So we swapped out you for Monferno. Okay. If they hit level 30, we'll swap them, but for now I think they'll be okay. Oh, this is the department store. Oh, there's probably some really good things in here. Also, I saw Dawn in the background. Got some stickers. Not sure I really care about that, but cool. Ooh, we have access to Ultra Balls. Let's buy 20 of those. Yep, seems fine. Buy some Max Repels. And then there may be some TMs for sale, so I may have bought too much, but... Ooh, Hyper Potions are available now as well. Again, we're gonna maybe overspend on some things before finding out what's in the rest of this building, but... should be fine. I don't care about revives. We have things we could probably be selling too. Don't really want to be using any X moves. Ooh, counter Poke-Attack app. That's some protein. Don't need those right now. They will increase the friendship level of your Pokemon if you give them to them, but it would cost a fair amount of money. Oh, what was that about recommendations? Okay, just gonna tell us what items do. Got it. what's on this floor? We've got TMs. Okay, so we can learn Fire Blast. More info. 85 accuracy, not interested. Thunder, 70 accuracy, not interested. Blizzard, 70 accuracy, not interested. Focus Blast, not interested. Flamethrower. It's only 3,000? Okay. Thunderbolt, okay. Ooh. We probably should have learned some of these before going into the gym. I wanted to, I don't know why I was so engaged with doing the gym before exploring the town. TMs in Gym 3 Town. That could have given us more options. Ice Beam. Okay, we'll pick up an Ice Beam. Solar Beam. This is a 2-turn move. Psychic. Yeah, that's pretty good. Interesting. Okay. There's some pretty interesting stuff here. Even Hyper Beam. Okay. So I'm gonna pick up this fairy type move because honestly my brain is not accustomed to fairy type moves. So we're gonna teach that to someone and try and get used to figuring out when that's effective and not effective. And then we'll also pick up a flamethrower as well. And then we'll take a look at what some of these things can be taught to. Bag. Okay, Drain Punch. Interesting, Drain Punch can't be taught to Monferno. Thunderbolt can be taught to both Dream and Kami. A lightning move on our water type flying Pokemon, huh? Do we have a way of dealing with water types? Technically, we were getting our grass type Pokemon leveled up and we were trying to friendship evolution it, the Badoo, but this might just make Kami a kind of a beast. We could just drop Bite. Depends on whether or not we want to have the flinch chance or we want to have the lowering the target's defense and the higher power. I'm going to guess I want the higher power attack. The flinch can be helpful in certain situations, but because we're using items and healing and stuff, most of the time, if it doesn't kill us, we're fine. I think we go for the one-shots. Could be a mistake. Everything might be a mistake. Could also teach it to Dream and Stagly, which honestly I might want to just pick up another one of those. That's pretty useful. Kami can also learn Ice Beam. Which covers ×2 versus Dragon, Flying, and Grass. We already dealt with the Grass Gym. The ×2 versus Dragon is actually kind of interesting, though. I don't think I want to do that right this second, but that is a good thing to keep in mind, depending on the type of gyms we're going to be end up fighting. Teaching Ice Beam to Gyarados. Okay. Okay, this fairy type move can be taught to Dream or Stagly or Ginny. Psychic can be taught to the ghost type Pokemon. Okay. And Flamethrower can be taught to Carl. That's probably a better move than whatever Carl currently has as its fire type move. Also, Gyarados can be taught Flamethrower. Gyarados can be taught everything. Alright, good to know. Yeah, this is a special type move instead of physical, which is honestly better. Because Monferno has slightly higher physical attack, or special attack. Yeah. Cool. Flamethrower done. So I think what we do, honestly, is we teach Or we buy another Thunderbolt, and we buy another Flamethrower, and if we need certain situations for extra fire attacks or extra lightning or ice or whatever, we swap one of the move slots. For one of the other kind of elemental attacks that Gyarados can learn. Low sweep, we have one of Bulldoze. This is a ground type move. That might come in handy in some situations. Gyarados having a really flexible move set is pretty good. Ooh, U-turn. I think that can be taught to Crobat. Bulldoze. False swipes. We're just going to spend all our money on TMs. Rest, I'm not concerned about. Protect is pretty strong. Depending on the setup you have, I'll definitely have one of those. Prevents status conditions. Reduces physical damage for 5 turns. Light Stream reduces special attacks. Substitute, Endure. These things are also really good. Sword Dance, Double Team, Flash. Okay. I think a lot of those setup moves could be really good, but I think they'll require specific kinds of, like, move sets. Ooh. Both Carl and Teefs can learn U-turn, but let's start with this on Teefs. A 70 power bug type move. Huh. What are we covering with the grass on this absorb attack? Ground, rock, and water. We kind of have lightning and water from Gyarados now. Or the Thunderbolt, sorry. So we should have coverage on this. We shouldn't need this grass type absorb. And 90% of the time, the 20 special attack power move is just not doing anything. It's kind of nice for grinding if we want to just grind levels, because absorb will keep it healthy and we won't have to go back to the Poké Center so often, but we're kind of past that stage. It feels like we're struggling to keep our Pokemon from over leveling. Okay. Interesting that Carl could also learn U-turn. What are Carl's movesets? I'm going to look at the other ones as well, but what does Carl have? Torment. Yeah, this is a kind of more of a flexible move for, like, hey, if we want to do something kind of like making them not be able to do certain things. Yeah, whatever. I'm not concerned about that. I kind of want to buy another U-turn and teach that to Carl too. Basically, switch out moves can be really strong because you get to hit in if you're fast enough. And both Teefs and Carl are pretty fast. I won't teach it right now, but I'm definitely going to hold on to a U-turn for the time being. Bulldoze can also be learned by Gyarados, because of course it can. It's a ground type move. We don't have any ground type moves, honestly. Would be pretty good versus electric, poison, fire, rock, steel. Interesting. Okay. No one can be taught false swipe. Everyone can be taught protect. Okay. Let's leave it for now. I'm going to hold on to a lot of these TMs, but there's some really interesting things to keep in mind. Oh, these must be decorations? Interesting. We haven't encountered that system yet, I don't think. Okay. Final level? Final level. What do we got up here? Vending machines. We'll buy 3 lemonades. They might come in handy. Ooh, sticky barb. Okay. If the Pokemon holding it hits with a physical move, the sticky barb sticks to the opposing Pokemon and inflicts damage. Take me to the first floor, please. I think that gym could have been even easier if we had have just stopped there to pick up some of those moves. We've already talked to you. There's a bunch of houses to go in and chat with people. What are you guys up to? I think I've already talked to you as well. Don't have the hidden move to climb that yet. We've got Dawn over there, which we're going to leave till last, obviously. We're going to continue exploring the town. Oh, that's where we get Fly. Okay. Okay. Meteorite probably involved in evolving some Pokemon. Oh, is this... Okay, this might be where we go to fight them in the end, so we'll leave that for now. I got a feeling there's a big kind of not... I don't know, there's going to be a big section of fighting, I think, coming up. Oh, haven't checked out these buildings. This is the style shop. Oh, is this like changing around our outfit probably? Oh, this is the warehouse for the shop next door. Okay. Okay. Some of these things are very expensive. Glad I went to the department store first and spent my money on TMs before coming here to spend it on crazy styles. I don't love any of these styles. Maybe the winter style? But I don't know if I want to spend that much in-game money on a style. Maybe if we're overflowing with cash near the end, but not right now. Okay, and then there's a couple of people over here. Zoom lens. Okay. Don't know what that is because it's not going to explain it to me because it's a Pokemon. Oh, and there's a TM here. Nasty plot. There's a lot of items being given out in this town. Ooh, okay, this is the Pokemon who can, or the person who can increase our Pokemon's friendship. Probably should have Badoo on our team while we were walking around for this so that we can try and increase that friendship. I think while it's in the Pokemon Center, in the PC, it loses friendship. Okay. Crobat is finally showing 1 heart. Even though we evolved it. So I'm still not sure what happened there with its friendship not showing at 2 hearts, but it evolving very early. Okay, so we got a lot of battles coming up in the near future here, and we don't want to over level. So this is a level 30 Pokemon. We cannot use this Pokemon. Well, we can use this Pokemon, we just can't use it if it hits level 31. So it's on the borderline. Dream is kind of also on that borderline. Let's take Dream off. And let's pop in Papa Tony, who has a lot more room for level gains. I want to definitely keep Kami on because it has a few levels and it'll be super effective on a lot of things. Carl seems important. Yeah, let's fight some Team Plasma with this team. We may need to come back to the Pokemon Center though in order to switch out. Because we may get too close to over-leveling them and we'll need them for the next gym. But I don't necessarily want to take a full B team of like Stagly and like the Bell Pokemon. If we have too many Pokemon that are... Well, that being said, the last time we had to fight Team Plasma, they were like 10 levels lower than the gym leader. What if we just take some weaker folks? All of these are lower level. Lays is less low. Lays and Teefs kind of cover similar things, but Teefs is way better at it. I mean, we could literally probably just lead on Kami the Gyarados and like be fine. Let's try this. Okay, can't go in there. Yeah, let's do it. Beautifly, and Dustox. Fairy. Okay, we got the Intimidate on the lead. We've got 2 Bug-type Pokemon. And one of them's flying as well, so we'll start with Thunderbolt. Getting some use out of this right off the bat. Nice. Seeing as that got put to sleep, let's do a Waterfall on the Dustox. See if we can kill it. Almost. Beautifly is still asleep. Got another Venoshock, but it's not on our Pokemon, so we don't care. Nice. And Keferi with the disarming voice to take out both of them, it looked like. Yeah. Clean it up. Wow. That's a lot of experience, huh? Okay. Yeah, Ember's not super great as it's a special type move, and Papatoni has higher attack. Second Pokemon, okay, and they're about level 25. Oh, Krogunk. Are you poison fighting, I think? You are poison fighting, okay. Just hit it with a waterfall and see if we can just hit it one shot. We can, yeah. Gyarados is so strong. It's fine. They said everything had already been moved. Alright, we learned Fly. Okay, so we can't get in here yet. Okay, so I guess we're fine. I thought this was going to be way more fighting, but I guess we're okay. If we go to the town map, where does the game want us to go now? It wants us to go south. to Pastoria City. I'm gonna assume that Gyarados can't learn Fly, right? That'd be a bit ridiculous. No, but Lays can. But I don't think we need to teach it to anyone, right? We're in a Pokemon game where we can literally just go wherever we want, whenever we want, because hidden TMs. Yeah, okay, we can just click on places and we'll just go there. So then what about this building up here then? Is this like also just a dead end, or can we actually explore here? The game seems to want me to head on and out, but... Oh yeah, none of these things are active yet. We'll just poke around here a little bit. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing to do here. Neat. I was really afraid that we were going to have some, like, big Team Plasma fight in this town before we could move on to the next gym. But it looks like we're okay to just go. If that's the case, is this the team we want to take with us? I think it is. Let's walk together with Dora. And let's also go give Dora a massage to try and get those friendship points up. Was it this door or the door next to it? This one. Okay, first door. Oh, neat. We get stickers. Okay, and we can do it once a day. I assume that's like once a in-day, or real in-day, in-world day. Real time. I assume that's real-time days. Do we heal? Ghastly, huh? It's gonna take ×2 damage from Dark, so we'll crunch. And then we'll go from there. Alright. No one's level 30 yet, so this team is still perfectly fine. We've got a Kadabra coming in. So we've got a Psychic type Kadabra. Also takes ×2 from Dark. We could bring in Ghastly if we really want it to be fancy. Technically takes ×2 from Psychic. So actually Ghastly's a bad bring in here because of the poison typing. Yeah, I think we just keep in. Gyarados should be faster. Yep, and crunch one-shots. Apparently we only need Gyarados, the only Pokemon we need in the world. And another ghost type, which is pure ghost, we know. Which takes ×2 from ghost. We can switch in our ghost type. Now's the time. Oh, funnily enough, because of the poison typing, poison takes half damage from ghost. So I guess Staggerly is neutral damage from ghost, because ×2 from ghost and half from poison. So it's actually a good ghost type to fight with other ghost types. You know, sure. Let's try something different. We could just crunch it and it would just die, but let's bring in Stagly. And Hex. Slightly better because it has high or uses special, and Stagly has higher special. Yeah, and we're faster and we one-shot it. Nice. Okay, cool. Can't let Kami have all the fun. So that was a mandatory trainer, but in order to try and get to the next gym and unlock the next level cap, I think we want to just skip a lot of these trainers. So we're going to be here with berries for a bit. Chat, how you doing? We still got people hanging out today? We do. We have some lurkers. Unlockable character says no lurkers here, only ultralists. I mean, that sounds about right. Let's put in some mango berries because I don't think I care about them. Citrus berry is pretty good, right? Isn't that like the upgraded version of an orange berry? We'll check in a second here, but I think it's like it heals 20 instead of 10 or something. Berry pouch. We have gotten a lot of different types of berries now. Yeah, it doesn't say an exact number, but a small amount. Maybe it's a percentage of health? Okay, if we go through the grass, we can dodge. We also can get an encounter on this route, which is pretty nice. We haven't seen a new encounter. We did have someone redeem the name channel point reward, the name generator channel point reward the other day, and had while we were doing game dev streaming, but I was like, do you want the next Pokemon? And the Nuzlocke named it, and they were like, sure. So Grunk is the next Pokemon name that we have to use as per that redemption. I think we lead on Dora like we did before, because Dora is pretty good at stunning and is pretty weak, so we can chip things down a little bit. Ponyta we've seen before. I don't really want to grind, so I think we just run. And we got away safely, which was not guaranteed considering Ponyta is a pretty quick Pokemon. With Ponyta on the grass, I don't know if Dora's the best to lead with. Stagly has Hypnosis, which should be fine too if we're putting things to sleep. Oh, hello. A Sudowoodo. We have not caught a Sudowoodo yet, so this will be our encounter for this route. Should be relatively safe to hit it with the payback. Let's Hypnosis first. Then let's try a single payback. I would be very surprised if this kills. Yeah, not very effective, right? No, not even not very effective, just doesn't do much. So let's whittle this thing down a little bit. Speaking of lurkers, I did work the other day on a new emote, specifically for the lurkers in chat. Which, if we hit 35 subs, we'll unlock it. Or at some point I'll probably just rotate the subs around, or the emotes. We'll rotate the emotes at some point. Because I doubt we're going to hit the point where we can have all of the emotes that I've made active. Should still be fine even if we crit. Yeah, we've got it in the red. Does no rock tomb, so it can hurt us. And it hurts pretty bad. Okay. Having it asleep was actually helpful. Do we switch into Dora for the stun spore then, I think? Because I don't want to take another hit from it. We could potion, but we could also just reserve by switching. Okay, now we can't swap out. Stun spore. It avoided the attack. Okay, that's a little more damage than I would like. So now we're stuck here and we have to use the potion to save it. Again, it obviously wouldn't have one hit there unless it was a range attack. Use block and failed. You know what? Let's just throw an Ultra Ball and see if we get there. We got 20 of them. Alright. Avoided. Right, not keep hitting A. We have to hit X. Nice. Okay. Alright. Everyone's basically 29 now, which is unfortunate. We're getting real coastal level cap. It stands along paths pretending to be a tree. If it starts to rain, it seems to disappear. Okay, and then we have the name Grunk that was redeemed via channel points. And we will send Grunk to the box. There was a redemption the other day for a name generation, so. Shoot. I was trying to edge to the left, and we want to be avoiding these trainer battles because they're going to give us a ton of experience, and we don't want to overlevel. Goldeen, alright, that's fine. Kami should be coming out first. Nope, we switched to Stagly because we were catching stuff. And we're low. So we'll switch to Kami, who is also low. Grass type isn't great because it should know Peck. Don't want to be using the fire type. Honestly, Kami should be fine. Yeah, let's switch. It'll take half damage from any water moves. We're also going to get the Intimidate. Thunderbolt should be faster. And Kami has hit 30. Let's try and use Lays. We can't be using... We can't be using Gyarados. It's gonna overlevel and we're not gonna be able to use it for the next gym. Or I don't even know if we'll want to use it for the next gym, but we won't have the option. Aerial Ace. Yeah, Lays can take care of this. I think I should have more confidence in the B team. confusion. It's fine. Yeah. Hit through confusion. We're good. Dora is also level 30 now. Finally, Dora's going to evolve. It was clearly the massage. That was the difference. Okay, so we have a potential grass type that we can use in Rosalina. Grass poison still. Wants to learn Giga Drain. Alright, yeah, sure. Sounds way better than Absorb. Yep, same move, just clear upgrade. Alright. Wants to learn Poison Sting. That, I don't know if that's a clear upgrade to anything. Changing an opponent's ability is kind of neat. Wow, she has a high special attack. Growth is really strong, but I'm going to try taking Poison Sting. It's probably the wrong call, but I just don't want to necessarily spend battles just setting up status moves at the beginning and then sweeping the rest of the team. It just doesn't seem super fun to me. Nice. We have to head back to town and switch out some Pokemon. I don't want to be over leveling. And this looks like a very, very large route. Red Yoshi, I admit nothing. I stand firm in my saying of nothing and admitting nothing. What was the question? Okay, so we gotta drop these two for now. They're level 30. They're level 30. Teefs is 29. Cubert is 28. We can bring in Cubert as our water type. I think I want to start bringing in lower level Pokemon to try and get them leveled up. Maybe we actually bring Grunk out. What does Grunk know? It's a rock type that knows Rock Throw, Rock Tomb, Block, and Mimic. Okay. Papatoni's doing okay. Okay. Let's take this team and see if we can get through the route with it. Again, our primary goal is dodge trainers, get to next gym. Is this another zone that we can catch a Pokemon in? What is this? Ooh, access to dig. Alright. I assume you're not going to be a trainer? Okay. Let's just walk around in here and see if we can get an encounter. Stagly's going to be best, I think, with the hypnosis. Is there any fighting to be done here? Are there wild Pokemon in this cave? Does not look like it, huh? Alright. We're gonna say no, and we're gonna move on. Rock Smash. That looks like a trainer fight. Let's just use a Repel as well. Where are the Repels? Here. Ooh, Zoom Lens. I forgot to look at some of these items we got. If Holder moves after its target moves, its accuracy will be increased. Okay, so if you're a slow Pokemon, you get more accuracy. It boosts moves used consecutively, but only until a different move is used. Okay, so if I'm only going to use one move on a Pokemon, this is a good item to put on them. And if we use a physical attack, we can basically do something effectively like a poison via Sticky Barb. Does this also hurt our Pokemon, though, until we move it to someone else? Interesting. I don't know if that's useful. Okay, let's use the Max Repel. Mandatory trainer battle, unless we can dodge him. Got it. Ooh, Max Potion. I think that's a full heal, basically. This is a tree. Dodge? Why is there a gap here? Huh. That's a double battle. And I don't think there's a... Actually, maybe that's not a double battle. That might be two scientists. We're going to ignore it for now. We can come back and explore all this stuff when we get the level cap. Looks like potentially the item you're looking for is over there, but we don't have a TM to get it yet. Okay. You're going to prevent us from going to the sunny town? Okay, road's closed. So game is making us go to the other gym first. Or the other town first. Hopefully there's a gym there. Oh, this is a battle location. Okay, we're going to ignore that for now. Okay. Ooh, another TM. Trick Room. Huh. I want to read the actual description of that one. It's a psychic type move. Huh. Fast is slow and slow is fast. Got it. That's interesting. Okay, and this is essentially the Pokemon Center for this town. Interesting. The Red Shard. Okay. No idea what that's about. And this is just a small ocean area. Oh, shoot, trainer. I thought she was facing left for some reason. She's only got one Pokemon. Can't be that much experience. It'll be fine. Interesting. Sending out the ground type out the ocean. Also, this battlefield is real nice. Switch to Cubert. Ooh, it knew Aqua Jet. Interesting. What is... Good bar. Oh, I thought this was ground last time. It's water normal. Oh, I messed up. Cubert's probably still fine. I thought last time we played it, well, it used a ground type move, so I assumed it was ground type. Yeah, we're going to be resistant to a lot of its water attacks, so we should be fine to just keep using Confusion. If we're lucky, it'll get confused. I think we can one-shot it on the next one. Yeah, one more shot. Yeah. Cool. Ooh, there is a little path we can take over here. Oh, is this the way we have to go? Well, maybe it is. I thought there was another way out of town to the left, but... maybe this is the route forward. Some trainers. Fishing, it looks like. Huh. Neat. Tricked him. Gonna wait for her to turn around. This will be my encounter for this route, I think. Where are we right now? We are currently on Route 213. The one we got over here was 214, and we didn't get an encounter at the lakefront. I was going to try and skip it by going as quickly through the grass as we could. Well, this is a Shellos, which we've already caught one, so this is Dupe Claws. So we're going to run. And we're going to move on. Just trying to get to the next gym. That's the primary goal here. We will stop for some berry planting, I guess. And while we're planting berries, chat, still doing okay? Having a good morning, I hope. Get rid of this one. Ooh, raspberries are good. Are they... they're not the ones that heal frozen, right? No, they heal burn. Okay, we'll plant one of those. And we'll plant another. And then we'll plant some of these, I guess. Yeah. Oh, we should probably water. I don't know if it really matters, because I'm not really like timing these pickups of these berries to the second. And we're missing the lake and 213 in terms of routes that we can go back to get encounters if we need to. Unlockable characters with the hydrate redemption. Sure, I can do that. I can stay alive by drinking water. Playing with trying to skip trainers is kind of like it's kind of like a minefielding. It's, you gotta like dodge them, and like it's a lot of like proper positioning to not get caught. Oh, Pokemon Center. Excellent. Makes for a different game experience when you're trying to avoid them, opposed to just hit every single one of them that you can. Good. All right. Ah, there is a Pokemon Center here. Water, maybe? A water gym. Okay. Okay, so we don't have Amorphous. We lost Amorphous a long time ago. So how are we going to deal with this one? Let's take a quick look in the PC. So right off the bat, I think Kami is an interesting choice because Kami has Lightning Bolt, and it is a water type, so it'll be resistant to the water moves. So probably want to start there. All fire types. Let's do this. No unlockable characters? I think not. Dora Seer actually should be a good pickup now that it's evolved. You are a Trickymon who is not actually grass, but is instead rock, so you're out. We're actually kind of at a disadvantage here, huh? In that we don't have a lot of electric or grass type Pokemon. So the best we can hope for is to take things that are resistant, which is water types. So we probably take Cubert. We probably take not Laze, not Ginny. Oh, definitely not Papa Tony. We could take Stagly and Dream if we really want to. There's also a concern about over leveling while trying to get to the gym leader, so we don't really want to take our level 30s with us. Ideally. And if we can just get through this gym leader, then we'll hit the level cap, will go up to 36. And then we'll have a fair amount more breathing room, I feel. You're technically water and ground. which means you take even damage from water type moves, so you're not amazing. Yeah, there's not a lot. We need to avoid taking fire, ground, and rock, which should be easy. Yeah, we can switch out Pokemon before the gym leader. So we could take Cubert and Stagly. And I guess Ginny can be backup, or Death Fodder. Lays can be backup. And then we can hold on to the level 30s until we get to the gym leader. Teefs is just really good in general. And I don't think has any weaknesses here. Like, it's not super effective, but it's also not going to take super effective damage in return. So Teefs might just be a fine, like, hard-hitting Pokemon who's level 29. Won't be one-shotting things, but hopefully should be okay to, like, take stuff out. And we can lead with Teefs with the U-turn move in an attempt to switch to whatever is the most effective thing on the team. So we lead with Teefs. We don't take any level 30s for the first little bit here. Bidoof becomes a water type is what we just found. Right? Bidoof becomes a water normal. So Bidoof actually could be a interesting choice here. We'd have to go level it a whole bunch, which I'm not really down for, but FBI Odo. Is there anyone else who's even remotely high enough level? Honestly, it's probably just Kadabra. And this is what we use to take out the trainers. I've been updating the Pokemon thing, I don't think, although our team hasn't changed. Oh, we swapped out Monferno at some point. Okay, let's take a look at the team. So right now we're using Teefs. We're using Haunter. We're using Ginny. We're using a Star Avia. We're using a Psyduck. And we're using a Kadabra. Okay. Overlay updated. Let's go in with this. I think this should be fine. I do want to quickly check around town and just see if there are any... Ooh, good call out, random person. We should check for encounters as well, technically. Yeah, because we didn't check around town last time and we missed out on some HMs, which I am aware of, and I do want to check in on... on whether or not we can teach, like, Thunderbolt to any of our Pokemon as well. I think the Ghost types might have been able to learn Thunderbolt. Okay, this is the move tutor, but we need heart scales. Hello, YouTube chat. Looks like I haven't been paying attention to you. Appreciate coming in and saying the nice words. Not sure how long ago that was. But if Blake or David, you're still here, thanks for popping in, saying hello. Just working on a Pokemon Nuzlocke, about to do the 4th gym, which seems to be water. Just kind of exploring town and making sure there isn't anything of use around. any items or TMs that could be helpful, just talking to the folks. Ooh, that's a berry I don't think we've seen before, but I could be wrong. Interesting. Okay, so before doing this gym, we could go gather some Pokemon and farm and do a bunch of things, but honestly, we've been overestimating these gyms really hard. They've been kind of, not a breeze, but I've been getting through them without much difficulty, so I think we just go for it. Sure, let's just plant that. Hopefully we remember to come back and get it at some point, but if we can multiply that berry, that sounds good. Unlockable characters in the Twitch chat asking, did I look into the Nuzlocke rules for the underground place? I did not. That is something I forgot to do. Honestly, I forgot the underground even existed. Even though there's literal pipes in the top left part of the screen showing the ventilation for it, and they're everywhere throughout the region. I just keep forgetting that it's a thing. Okay, and we'll give this a quick water. I think we go get our encounters before the gym, just in case. Yes. When you enter the Great Marsh, you receive 30 Safari Balls. That's the only kind of ball you're allowed to use in the Safari games. The game is over when you run out of Safari Balls or when you walk 500 steps. Please do enjoy the untamed nature of the Great Marsh. Interesting. Now this, I'm pretty sure, is the same as always. If we go into the Safari Zone, we can catch the first Pokemon we find. Do these work? There's lots of Psyducks around. Oh, there's a Marill out there? Huh, interesting. I think we just go for it. Whatever we get, right? Like, if we lose it, we lose it. I don't know if there's really any strategy I should know about this. We're just gonna head out. These do look to be trainers. Let's go to Area 4, obviously. It's gotta be a cool area. This is Area 4, really? Well, we knew there was a Psyduck nearby. From the little thing we did. Probably could have checked the other ones for other types of Mons. Let's just go. Let's see. What do we get? What's our encounter for the Safari Zone? Duplicate Staravia. Okay, we go again. Let's see. What are these different things we can do, though? We can mud. I'm going to just test a couple things while we have one here that's a random. So we can make things angry. Interesting. All right, so things can be angry or they can be fed and they might just flee. All right, so this might be a random. Yeah, all right, there's a Meryl. We're just going to ball. All right, we caught a Meryl. That's our Safari Zone encounter. 1 Pokemon per route. Ooh, it's Water Fairy. Neat. We need a name. We're looking for anagrams. What is Meryl's evolved form? I'm also down for users or viewers or chat. Why am I having a hard time today? It's New Year and I'm having a hard time. But I'm also down if people want to be named after Pokemon. Amorphous made a point in the comments of the last video that really I could be more aggressive with letting people know that if they want to be named after Pokemon, they can. But if people aren't up for that, we can also just rearrange the letters to make something else. Anagram the names. Azuramil is the evolved form as well. So I'm down for also doing anagrams of the evolution if we want. Doesn't have to use all the letters. I'm not super strict with it. Understood. Unlockable characters heard. The first thing that comes to mind is rail. I see the word rail in there. But I can't see anything else that works with it. There's a Z, which is kind of interesting. What are all the letters? I'm unsure with your question, unlockable characters. I'm just trying to rearrange the letters to make different words. And I'm down for either rearranging Meryl or rearranging its evolved form Azurameryl. I can't pronounce its evolved form. This is why we nickname things. Although it is funny when we nickname things that I can't pronounce. So I was seeing... kind of like Rail Mall. I guess we could do Rail Malls if we wanted to use all the letters. All right, Rail. The Meryl. Meryl's evolution is based off of level, I'm pretty sure. No, yeah, it is a level up based off evolution. Okay. Meryl could be a good one to take with us, honestly. Its evolved form is pretty tanky. What would we swap? we'd have to level it up, and leveling it up is going to over-level our other Pokemon unless we level only low-level Pokemon. Then we have to go back to an old zone. It's just a bunch of grinding. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, chat. We'll just go kill stuff. We'll go fight the gym leader and do our best. So we'll just hold on to you in the box. Potentially, if we were going to be like... If I was doing this on my own, not on stream, I'd probably go grind a bunch. But... I think I'm fine just going to fight the gym leader. I think I'm over... Like, I'm also... Because we're playing this blind and this is my first attempt, I think I'm also going a little overkill on things, trying to be extra safe. But even if we lose 1 or 2 Pokemon, that's not the end. Like, we can lose Pokemon and be fine. We just don't want to lose our good Pokemon. Let's put you in front is already the case. Okay, let's see. Is there any other items worth putting on Pokemon? We could give the... Spooky Plate to Stagly to power up its ghost moves, which sounds pretty reasonable. Can use the metronome on Rhubarb, as it doesn't really have anything else. It only has like 1 move that we really use on it. We can give the Shell Bell to Laze, I guess. And Ginny can get the Zoom Lens, simply because, I don't know, I feel like putting things. We could also do berries, but I don't know if there's any berries that would be really great here, so let's go with this. Well, let's start figuring this gym out. Okay, so we can drain water. And we can raise water. This looks like this might be a mandatory fight. I guess we can get that done and over with, because we'll probably need the blue button. That's somewhat unique. We haven't seen that one elsewhere. Okay, let's do it. But it looks like a good number of these trainers are skippable. Wingull. Flying type, huh? Just cross poison, see if we can just kill it. Stab type move. Yeah. Turns out Crobat's pretty good. That hit Crobat to 30, okay. Gonna have to be a little careful. I think we can stay in for now, though. Quick attack does 3 damage. Alright, Crobat's fine. Cross poison's a pretty good move. Okay, not too much experience, honestly. I think we'll be fine here. Again, I think I'm overhyping. We have like an A team and a B team that are both like level 30. We can get through this even if it takes a couple attempts. Oh, that reset us back to 0. I don't think that's what I wanted to do. Green. Yeah, all of the fishermen look optional at the very least. Blue is the highest level. Deep water is blue. Looks like we need to fight this trainer. This thing is just pure water. Okay. Cross poison? That was a critical. Yeah, I think we're fine. I don't think we'll hit 31 even doing all of these trainers. Two Pokemon, leading with a Baby Meryl, which is Water Fairy. Fairy takes half damage. Oh wait, takes double damage from poison. Does half damage to poison. So this should be super effective. Yep. Excellent. Meryl, huh? Pure water. Let's see if Stagly can handle it. Let's try putting it to sleep because that'll double the power of Hex. Nope, missed. Used Aqua Ring. Try again. Okay, it's asleep. Now, as long as it stays asleep. Nice. We'll deal double damage with Hex. One shot. Last one. This should be the final trainer, I think. You got 3 Pokemon. Shellos, which is pure water in its first evolution. We will go for the cross poison. Used Rain Dance. Okay. Just Astonish. Gonna send out Wingull again. Probably want to actually teach Psychic to Rhubarb, honestly. Let's send out Cubert to get rid of the rain effect. Because its ability stops weather. Confusion will be fine. I kind of like to see Cubert hit 30, honestly. Wingull used U-turn. Okay, 10 damage, not too bad. And who are you sending out for your final Pokemon? Shellos. Wait, why is it still raining? Do I not understand how Cubert's move works? Well, that did very little. Eliminates the effects of weather. So does it like... Huh. Right. No more water pulse for you because I don't want to deal with confusion. So maybe it doesn't stop the rain, but it removes all weather effects is what Q*bert's ability does? Like, it stops them from doing things? We're dropping frames now. Just for a second. Okay, it's back and it's fine. Interesting. Sorry, looks like the frame rate on the stream was fluctuating pretty heavily for a second there, but it looks like it's stabilized. Q*bert just isn't doing anything. Confusion just isn't strong enough. It knows recover. Okay, interesting. Hypnosis? Avoided the attack. I still legitimately think putting it to sleep is the right call. Because then Hex does double damage. So if I confuse it for one round, the second round I make back that lost turn, because it's almost like doing 2 hexes in one turn. And then the turn after that, it's like doing 4 hexes over 2 turns. So I think the Hypnosis is worth, specifically with Hex. Ooh, wants to learn Nightshade, huh? Nightshade does damage based off the user's level, so it'll do 30 damage every time. I'm not 100% sure how much damage we're normally doing, so I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We're gonna drop Shadow Punch. It's 100% accuracy, but Haunter doesn't have great physical attack, and it's a physical type move, so I think most of the time I'd rather be using Hex. I'm just curious whether or not Ginny can actually do anything, because the last time we brought Ginny in versus a trainer battle, it just felt like it just immediately died from one attack. Like its defenses are too low. Yawn. Another healing move. Okay, you know what? That's not great, but I think I'm going to try and make it so Ginny does her like last resort move, so we're going to try and go down the list. So we're going to start by Yawning, then we're going to Confusion, Water Pulse, okay, so that obliterated the Wingull. So I guess Ginny is just a glass cannon, which is true of a lot of psychic type Pokemon, I guess. Right, so that gives us access to the gym leader. So we fought all the trainers in here we have to. Let's go get the team we want to use to like finish this gym. we can figure out how to get out. That should do it. Start by healing, and then let's spend some time debating the proper team, and then we'll also look at some TMs. We might have to fly back to the department store in order to pick up more Thunderbolts or other types of abilities, but... Let's see. So we're going to have Kami on the team. Probably replace Ginny. Probably going to have Dream replacing Lays. And Dawn Seer probably replacing Rhubarb. Cubert's the only one who's a little under-leveled, which is a shame. But I think we're fine. So we've got 2 ghost Pokemon, which is a little weird, but like they're pretty good. They do pretty good ghosty things. Yeah, let's take this team in. Let's take a look at our TMs. So Trick Room doesn't seem super useful to me right now. We can teach Dig to Cubert. I find that more funny than anything. We can't replenish that though. Interesting, we can teach Fly to Teefs, but I'm fine with Pluck, honestly. False Swipes. Bulldoze. U-Turn is a bug type, not a grass type. Don't need Flamethrowers. Psychic can be taught to the ghost type Pokemon, but that's not going to help us here. I don't think the Fairy move does much in this situation. We could just teach it for coverage, but... Okay, and we can teach Thunderbolt to Dream. And I think we will do that. And we can drop... Astonish, I think? Seems reasonable. And it looked like Stagly could also learn Thunderbolt, so we could also do that as well and just have a bunch of Thunder-type ghost Pokemon. Having one Fairy type seems reasonable. Don't think I want to waste Volt Switch yet. I think there's going to be a better opportunity for that. Bullet Seed, huh? That is a 25 power move that can hit a minimum of 2 times, so it's at least 50, but if it hits 5 times, it's like 125 power. Has 100% accuracy. And I believe is a physical type move, and she has higher special attack, so we probably want to keep her with Giga Drain, so we won't teach Bullet Seed. If Bullet Seed could be taught to anyone else, though, that would be a pretty good move, but there's no one else on the team right now that can, and I think this is the team I want to go with. Yeah, so I think the only thing I want to do then is I want to head back to the department store, pick up another Thunderbolt, and teach it to Stagly. I assume Stagly should have a move that we can drop. Has high special attack, so that's reasonable. And yeah, we could probably drop, honestly, Nightshade, the one we just picked up. I'd like to hold on to Payback, even though it has low physical attack, because it's a dark type move, and dark coverage is pretty good. Especially considering ghosts take half damage. Or ghosts do... Actually, dark, honestly, okay, looking at the type chart, ghost is times 2 damage to ghost. So, or times 2, yeah, times 2 damage to ghost and times 2 damage to psychic. Dark is times 2 damage to ghost and times 2 damage to psychic. So all the dark moves are the same coverage that the ghost moves are. Unless you have double types and then things get complicated, but We probably could just drop Payback. Especially considering Stagly's pretty fast, so it's not likely to go second, right? Yeah, it's got 75 speed, and it's got a nature that boosts its speed. Huh. Okay, maybe we just drop Payback and get the Thunderbolt there. Hold on to Nightshade for now. Nightshade can be pretty good for picking up Pokemon, too, because it does a fixed amount of damage. So, like, you can kind of hit without killing pretty guaranteed. Department stores over here. I don't remember what floor the TMs were on. So we're just going to go up. It wasn't this one. It was 2 counters separated, one on the top and one on the bottom. Yeah, here. And I think Thunderbolt was the bottom counter. Yeah, this is the Bulldoze and a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, more setup moves on this side. More just damage moves on this side. There's also Solar Beam here, but I don't think Solar Beam's worth it. I'm going to buy an extra Psychic too, because I definitely want to use one on... Definitely want to use one on Kadabra. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's buy 2 Thunderbolts. That way we can teach one and still have one in reserve. In case we need it to teach to someone else. Although at this point we're going to have it on 3 different Pokemon, so probably going to be fine. I can kind of see why these Pokemon trainers, like these 2 gym leaders, have similar max level Pokemon back to back, because like it didn't take that long to get to this next gym. It is pretty close. Was there any... Let me use the PC. Was there any items that we needed? Okay, we're going to set the team up. We're going to give Dream Shell Bell, I guess. And we'll give you Metronome, because you're probably just going to use Mega Drain over and over again, honestly. And then we'll teach Thunderbolt. Which is going to be near the bottom. Shockwave, Thunderbolt. We'll teach that to Stagly over Payback. Cool. We're ready to go fight another gym. I didn't expect necessarily to hit up 2 gyms back to back, honestly, but here we go. Well, I mean, not here we go. We still have to solve the puzzle again, I guess. So we come here. This one. Just gotta run around the whole place one more time. This is a neat puzzle design, though. I will say that for sure. Alright, that does it. Access to gym leader unlocked. Now, who are we leading with? Teefs does have the ability to swap using U-turn. Unlockable characters with the hydrate right before the gym battle. Probably a good idea to hydrate before fighting the water type gym leader. Alright, we're good. We're good. Gym battle incoming. Yeah, I think we lead with Teefs, even though it doesn't have any special moves. Because we can always U-turn if we have to. If we wanted to be somewhat cheap, we could also just lead with the Dora Seer, our grass type, and just use Giga Drain from the beginning and keep going. Got a Gyarados. Alright, so that's flying. And water. Crazy that it leads with that, but sure. Can't be intimidated. That's not bad. So it's going to take quad damage from electric attacks. He only has 3 Pokemon. The thing though is Gyarados could know any number of abilities. We could U-turn. It's not very effective, but we could switch into something. Gyarados versus Gyarados, maybe? This will lower its attack via the Intimidate switch as well. Ice Fang isn't very effective. We'll do the Thunderbolt. We should be faster. Didn't one-shot. Okay. Used Crunch. Another Thunderbolt. Used a Super Potion. Alright. That's fine. We can keep hitting Thunderbolt all day, and that Super Potion isn't even going to get it to enough health to stop this from killing. Good. Hubert hit 29. Neat. Quagsire. Now, Quagsire is an Earth Fire? Or Earth Water? Earth Water? Ground Water, I should say. So that's going to make it immune to electric attacks. But double damage from grass. So Dora Seer should be able to handle this with a Giga Drain and just one-shot it. As long as it's not faster. Okay, dealt with Quagsire. Next up is... Okay, Dream is 31, that's fine. We can still use Pokemon within the same battle. I think that's a fair rule most of the time. Just can't over-level them before the gym battle is the idea. So if we need to, we can still use Dream. Floatzel is a pure water type. I think we just keep and we metronome by doing Giga Drain again. Floatzel. Used Ice Fang. Okay. I figured it would have some super effective moves versus Grass, but I didn't. Okay. It's fine. She was level 30. It was fine. And I mean, that's the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario is we lose our grass type that we were literally training up just to have a grass type for this exact kind of gym coverage. And then we probably switch to Gyarados and Thunderbolt and it dies anyways. So like I am over preparing for these fights. Because we're kind of handling them without much difficulty and 0 deaths. So far, the only deaths haven't been against gym leaders. Our only deaths have actually just been against... have just been against a random trainer with a Geodude that we let get out of control with Rollout. Now what, video game? Something near the front of town. We can also update the overlay again. We are now on... We have 4 badges and our level cap is now 36. So that gives us a little bit more breathing room, but I'd still like to just head towards the next gym and probably not overly fight too many trainers. We can probably skip a lot of them. We do get to pull out what team we want. Oh, I didn't update the gym battle. Well, I didn't update the Pokemon overlay for what Pokemon we had going into that gym battle, but that's fine. All right, so what do we want to take with us? I think we definitely want to be using Monferno most of the time, so Monferno can come back in. Cubert is only there for backup coverage over Kami. Dong Gators is pretty solid. Let's see. So you can go on second row. Your B team. Your B team. Your B team. And your B team. Dream or Stagley. We don't need both. So Dream has higher special attack and higher speed, but is a little bit more of a glass cannon. Dream is a little bit more interesting because it knows Psybeam, but if we really wanted to, we could teach either of them Psychic, which would be better. I guess we leave Dream in and we leave Stagley here. What was the ability? Is that the ability? Does the ability make a difference to me? Levitate. I think they both have Levitate, so it's not really a big deal. Check held items. Take Spooky Plate. Check held items. Oh, no, I don't want to give. Nothing. We take the Quick Claw off of Cubert. This seems like a relatively reasonable team. We've got some coverage via the grass. Although I think that might be overlapping with Gyarados, who now knows Thunderbolt, to be honest. What does grass cover us? 2 times damage to ground, rock, and water. We can cover the water via the electric. We can cover the ground and the rock via the Gyarados. So really, Dora Seer does a lot of the same things Kami does. The only upside is that she has the resistances being grass, and like her grass move is a stab type move, but otherwise I think we're fine. Honestly, probably just take Papa Tony for the leveling, because I do think that there is eventually a ice gym in here, so I wouldn't mind having a Rapidash. So we probably just have Papa Tony in the 6th slot gaining some experience through experience share. And I do kind of consider Don Gators a team member, but we've almost got 2 fully leveled, or at least for this stage of the game, we had 2 fully leveled teams essentially. So let's quickly update the overlay to what is our A team at this point. So we've got Tiefs, we've got Dream instead of Haunter. Actually, is Dream already on this list? Is not. Okay. Okay. Then we have Monferno. We have a Kadabra. Oh, already had Kadabra. That's fine. Ponyta. Gyarados. Okay. Cool. Now, what do you want from me, game? Actually, are any of these Pokemon, like, significantly slow? Because I do have a Quick Claw I can give to someone if I really want to. I think all our Pokemon are fast, though. Yeah, I mean, really, Monferno and Gyarados are our slowest. We can give you a Fist Plate. We can give you a Ghost Plate, Spooky Plate. Metronome. And Ponyta's fine being Ponyta. We did also pick up a Psychic TM, which we can now teach to... Or we have an extra Psychic TM that I do want to teach to Rhubarb. Probably want to replace Confusion, because I'm pretty sure that's a clear upgrade. Confusion has a chance to confuse. Psychic does not. Could also drop Psychic Cut, because it just doesn't have good physical attack. Seems reasonable too. I can't think of much situations where we'd use Psychic or Confusion over Psychic, but it's fine. Okay, we need to head back to the lake. Okay, got some more stickers. That's fine, don't really need those, but we're good. Actually, before we head out, let's make sure that we catch all of our encounters. So we got our encounter from the marsh, which was the Marill. We also have an encounter we can get down here. Did we check in this house? Yes, we talked to these people. Okay. This looks like secrets. I kind of want secrets. X speed, okay. And then we're gonna ignore this trainer, and I think we're just gonna hit up the oh, I didn't notice that ball. Neat. Angles and perception. What a journey. Just a revive, we can sell that. Pokemon dies, it's dead, so don't have any use for revives. Is this gonna be mud for... I think this is a catchable area, so we're gonna try getting an encounter here. And then who do we want to lead with encounters? We kind of put away Haunter, and we put away our grass type with the sleep. So who has like a status effect move that could make a Pokemon easier to catch? That's going to be no one? That's going to be no one. So who is our weakest Pokemon? Probably Ponyta? Can anyone learn Fury Cutter? I don't know if I want it to be a permanent move, but if we're going to do some catching, it might be useful. False Swipe is what I meant. No, no one can learn False Swipe. Of course not. Mach Punch might be fine. It's a low power attack. Oh god, are we drowning? What's happening? Oh, okay, I push B to get out. Or maybe I just spin? I thought this might be like grass or something, but it seems to just be mud. Spinning the joystick seems to get me out faster. But I'm not seeing any like items hidden over here or anything. What is the point of the mud, chat? Does anyone know why? Definitely not getting an encounter. I mean, there was grass that we can just go to. Let's just hit up the grass. Okay, here we go. We already have a Bidoof, so this is a duplicate. We're gonna re-roll our first encounter of this route. We can only catch the first Pokemon of each encounter. We're gonna just run, because I don't really want to be over-grinding. So we're not here to fight the wild Pokemon. Wooper. I don't believe we've caught a Wooper or a Quagsire. So this is a legitimate encounter. You're gonna be groundwater. Water, ground. Okay, groundwater. So fighting does not do 2 times damage to either of those. So we should be fine to do a Mach Punch here. Yep. And then we throw the Ultra Ball. Could also use Flamethrower, because Flamethrower does half damage to water types, but when the temperature cools in the evening, they emerge from the water to seek food along the shore. Would anyone like to be named after Wooper? Or does anyone have any anagrams of Wooper or Quagsire? Wooper evolves into Quagsire, which is some interesting letters to use for anagramming. How could we rearrange these letters into fun names? The Q's kind of awkward, huh? I guess power is one for Whooper, P-O-W-E-R. Could even do power with 2 O's. Quagsire, I think, has some interesting things as well, but I'm not seeing it off bat. Let's do power with 1 O. Right. Power will be sent to box. No, I've got my encounter. That would have been a dupe anyways, so that's fine. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. And then we head back this way. Are you a trainer? You're not. Okay, I didn't think so. All right. Red Yoshi with the stretch redemption. All right. Stand up. I have been sitting for 3 hours. Good call. So we've got a flying type and a Starly off the bat, huh? Wally has 4 Pokemon. Dream has the super effective Thunderbolt. Kami has a super effective Thunderbolt. Probably go Kami here. Choices. Don't think it really matters. Yeah, we'll go Kami. Kami is the most powerful. Why not use the most powerful Pokemon? Oh, okay. Stretch complete. Good call on the stretch. I didn't realize how long I'd been sitting. And standing up and stretching for a second really makes me realize that I was sitting for too long. I didn't see what the switch was there. We'll switch to Teeths. Which would have been what I would have done if I had have had it. Or if I had have been reading. So she gets a free Magic Leaf off, which I don't think is going to do much versus the poison typing. So here we're super effective with Pluck. Not Ralph. It's actually been a while since we've seen Not Ralph. So far his team is not seeming super great. Prinplup is the water type. Honestly, probably just go back to Kami and hit it with a Thunderbolt again. We got to be careful when it becomes a Pin Emperor, because then it's going to have a steel typing that we're going to need to be careful of, but... Ooh, not a lot of damage for the super effective. Use Charm, okay. Lower attack harshly. Thunderbolt is like a 90 special power. Does Gyarados not have great special power then? It does not, because of its specifically its nature. Okay, it's decreased a little bit. That's fine. We can just keep Thunderbolting. That's perfectly reasonable. It would be good for us to try and find an electric move that is physical then for Gyarados. Or honestly leave the special attacks to the Ghost type. We do have coverage with the Dream Pokemon as a Thunderbolter as well. Kami with the level up to 31. Ponyta, huh? I think once again it's Kami. So if we drop Thunderbolt off of Kami at some point and then we leave Dream with the Thunderbolt, I think that we'd have a little bit more switching in this battle, but for the most part it's basically Kami kind of wiping their whole team other than the grass type. Ooh, crit. I think that probably would have killed even without the crit, but... Rhubarb wants to learn Psy Shock. Tell me about this Shy Shock. Ooh, fascinating. It is a special move that does physical damage. So it'll match special attack versus normal defense. I'm willing to drop Confusion for that, I think. It's going to require me to understand my opponent, but... because I'm going to need to know whether my opponent has high defense or high special defense, but if I can figure that out, I can make the right choice, and Kadabra will do some good work. Alright. Probably want to heal. Yeah, let's go heal. And then we've got 2 encounters to pick up because we bypassed them on the way here. Why? I don't know, because I just wasn't feeling it, I guess. But we've got a pickup on 213 and at the lake grass as well. Could do some fishing encounters, but I think I'm down for just finding the grass Pokemon. Kami as our water type and Dongators as our backup water type, and even Psyduck as our tertiary water type, and like we even have a Marill if we really wanted to. We're kind of okay on water typings, and we've got some good water typings in general. I think I'm down for just hitting up the grass. Yeah. And then because we're catching, we'll leave Mon Inferno in front because he's kind of our weaker attacker at this time. His fighting moves are still fairly low powered. So Shellos we've already had. We are going to run here because I'm not sure how many battles we're going to have in between now and the next gym. So I don't want to over level. So we're going to try not to fight too many wild Pokemon. Dum 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 dum. Lots of Shellos. Wait, what was the last Pokemon? Did I just run from our encounter? What did I just... Or was that just Shellos again? Have we seen 3 Shellos in a row? I zoned out singing, and I wasn't paying attention. I think it's been nothing but cellos. Okay, cool. That's why. Wingle, okay. Wingle is a new encounter for us, I'm pretty sure. Flying is resistant to fighting, so we can hit this with the Mach Punch and probably be more than fine. We are going to potentially take some damage from any wing attacks or anything it does. Wow, that was not very effective? Sure. And it's going to hit us with Supersonic, then we'll throw an Ultra Ball and we'll get it. And then we'll get it. So even though we hit up the grass, we're still seeing another water type, which water types are pretty plentiful, it makes sense. This is water flying though, so there is a situation in where we may want the flying. Although flying is really great against grass and fighting and bug. And we've kind of already fought most of those gyms. And we already have water flying in Gyarados, but names, folks, names. What do we want to name Wingle? That's not a word. Do we want to name him Lugwin? I don't think Lugwin is what I want to go for. What is Wingle's evolve form? I mean, that would be pretty funny. Its evolve form is Wing Null? Lulwig? Lulwig is pretty good. You know what? I kind of like Lulwig. What if we added a space? It's a little mocking of wigs, though. Sounds like we're making fun of wigs. Let's go with Wignall. Again, it's probably going in the box, never to be used again, so send to the box. Ooh, there's a Pokeball there I want. If we have to fight this trainer, it's probably fine, but look at that. Pro. Aerial Ace. Okay. So this is a never miss 60 power flying move. Is Turtwig mocking wigs? I don't think so. I guess my brain goes to like lol wig is like you're laughing at someone for like you're lol. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. We never came over here earlier. Ooh, bottle of PP up. It's good. How do I get to that grass? Is that grass in this town? That's kind of neat. Neat. Okay. Glamour. Should be weak to fighting. Okay, so we're leading on Carl. So Carl should be able to handle this. Power up punch. Don't see why not. Oh, that was the only Pokemon he had. Okay, cool. And then there's an encounter here we haven't had yet in the lake area. So let's see what we can find here. Oh, interesting. A giraffe. It's a giraffe. Gurfrig? Gurfrig? What typing are you? I believe it's either psychic or dark. Psychic normal. So that means it's going to take ×2 damage from our Mach Punch, which isn't what we want to do. So who's got a not very effective ability? Dream has a not very effective Psybeam. Dream is probably going to be our best bet with Psybeam to try and weaken it without killing it. Go, Dream! Not very effective. Here goes. Nice. Good. Stomp doesn't even hurt me. What are you even doing? Probably 2 more. Confusion. This is mildly terrifying. That's probably close enough. Ultra Balls. I like that it's just so eager to stomp that it's refusing to even not. It's just like, no, stomping's what I do. While it sleeps, the head of the head on its tail keeps watch. The tail doesn't need to sleep. Interesting. Do you have an evolution? I don't remember you having an evolution. Yeah, it doesn't look like it does. It's just a single evolution, or a single form Pokemon. What do you even do with all these vowels? You got double A's, double I's, double R's, double G. How do you anagram that? think you have... Oh wait, is it Giga? Is that... Does that work? Oh no, I'm doubling the it would have to be... Nah, it's not as cool. I was quadrupling the G's. I was forgetting the R. G R I. Nope. No. No, all of these are awful. If we start with Frigg, we're left with Freya. You know, I kind of don't mind Freya. Doesn't use all the letters, but that might get us out of this naming screen. Just Freya. Yeah, sure. Send a box. And... oh, it's a Graveler. Don't need a Graveler. Okay, so we're done catching. Those were the last of our 2 encounters for these areas that we bypassed. So no more encounters for now. Let's pick up and move you down 1 and have you in 2nd. And you know what? In case we have to do double battles, we'll put Kame in the next line. And then I kind of want to swap Kame's item because we're not really putting Kame in the front for the reduced encounter rate. And instead we'll give Kame... maybe a super shell so it can kind of heal itself a little bit. There's not really anything better that we need on it. Have you seen the group of Psyducks on Route 212? Yes. Cool, we've got a secret medicine that we can use on Psyducks to get past them. Okay, so we can't access the lake, but we can find a new route. Now, speaking of that area, there were a couple spots here that we could do some trainer battles. Here, there was a place that had trainer battles that we could try fighting our way through. So all of these are trainers? Do we want to have this many trainer battles? I'm going to ignore it for now. There might be like an item reward or something, but we just don't need to be doing it. So let's fly, because I don't want to over level number 1, and also there's a chance we might just lose Pokemon from it. Yeah, let's head here. And then head up to the Psyducks and see where this takes us. No, I wasn't trying to head in. Sure, we'll heal just in case, I guess. How long have we been going? We've been going for 3.5 hours? Alright. I feel like maybe we go towards the next town and we call it there. I think I am getting not tired. I'm getting a little burnt out on Pokemon for today. So I think what we might do is we might take a break once we get to the next town and then come back with maybe some Minecraft to finish out the day. Because I'm going to be on for probably I have 3.5 hours left. So if I take a half an hour break, we can come back with 3 hours of Minecraft, which I think would be fine. Nine pinup berries? What? 4. Is this from watering it? Does watering give more? I think I'm okay. I'm just gonna move on. There's gonna be a double battle here, which I think is fine. We can take it. How do I switch gears again? It taught me at some point. B. Okay, why didn't that work at first? Maybe you have to be still in order to switch gears, or maybe you have to be moving? Double normal types, huh? I think the Skatunk is a... Skatunk? That's what it... Sure, Skatunk. I think is a... I think it's Skatank. Yeah, it... Dark poisoned. Okay, so not even normal. Let's just hit that one and then just waterfall. Just use our strongest move, cross poison and waterfall. Yeah, these are level 21. They're like 10 levels lower than us. It doesn't matter. This is another area that has like a trainer kind of area. We're gonna break up the Psyducks though, I think. Okay, sure. We'll deliver the old charm. Okay. Is this a different zone? What zone are we in? I don't think this is a new zone. I think this is just an extension of one of the areas we've already caught him on in. Yeah, this Ponyta looks familiar for sure. So let's run here. Grab this item, which is a super repel, which was what I was about to activate. Okay, cool. And then let's get a repel and then just run through here. Max repel. Actually, we'll just use a max repel. And there's an item over here. Oh! Well, I'm not going to be able to dodge these trainers. Which is not Ninja Boy. Geodude. Let's U-turn. switch into fire. That's fine. And then we can use Mach Punch to hopefully kill it unless it has Sturdy. Yeah. Pain Split. What is Pain Split? The user adds its HP to the target's HP and then equally shares the combined HP with the target. So if you're really hurt, you use Pain Split if you can go fast enough, which it is a very fast Pokemon, in order to basically average out your health. And if you're fighting something like a Chansey or something that has a huge health pool, then you're like gonna heal a bunch. I'm good. Papa Tony hit 27. All right, all right. So Kami, the problem we have with fighting rock types, and specifically rock types, is that a lot of our Pokemon are either fire flying or like fire fighting is still weak. Our Gyarados, which is water, is water flying. We don't have a great switch in on Geodudes specifically as a rock ground type, that we're not also putting ourselves at risk of a ×2 attack. As long as we're fast enough and we can one-shot them, it's fine, but if they have Sturdy, then like we're risking getting a ×2 hit. Hyper Potion, okay. Whoa. Defog? Where is my list of hidden moves? Oh, do I need defog from the Safari Zone? Someone said that at some point. What if we just ignore it? What if we just ignore the fog and walk through? I'm sure it'll be fine. Ponyta, alright. Just cross poison. A little risky there because I think poison is weak to fire. Nope, it is not. I'm crazy. Okay. Yeah, we were fine. That is not a name I recognize. Oh, that's Turtwig's evolved form. Switch to Carl? Flamethrower, I think? Battle of the second level starters? Nice. Getting Carl some experience. Carl's a little behind the curve compared to everyone else, like 1 or 2 levels behind. I see stairs. Okay, we took the stairs up. There's more stairs. Okay. Trainer? I think there's a bridge on the other side of this trainer. interesting. Motham. Bug flying. I think that means you're still weak to flying, because I don't think flying is resistant to flying. Yeah, so you're good. Pluck is a down on that one. Carl got that level. I'm gonna switch to an Onyx. See, again, we don't have a great matchup here. Kami has increased defense, so we'll go with Kami here because I think Kami can take a hit. Does its water give it a resistance at all to rock? No. But waterfall should hopefully do okay here. The only scary thing is sturdy, and we're fine. Okay. Luxo, I'm pretty sure is pure electric from when we had one. Yeah. Do we have an answer to electric types? It's just ground type moves that they're weak to. When we want to get our ×4 weak Kami out of here, they do half damage to grass, electric, and dragon, which we have none of those things. We could glass cannon it and just send in rhubarb and try and kill it with like a strong attack. I'm literally starting to think we might want to put dig on someone if we can, because I feel like we definitely are missing out on that ground coverage. Like a ground type move would be super useful in a lot of these spots. Which is, I guess, why it would be good to have Dong Gators on the team, because Dong Gators is a water ground type. So Dong Gators would be great coverage for electrics. Rhubarb. What are base stats? Base stats are 49 defense, 49 special defense. So it doesn't have a specific one that we should use Psych versus Psy Shock on, because Psy Shock is a physical damaging move even though it's special attack. So we'll use the one that's higher, which is Psychic. Cool. Glass cannon worked. Oh right, this is literally what our screen looks like. I was like, when it's gonna load in? And it had already. Okay, fighting type. So Pluck should be fine here. Should hopefully one shot. Does not. Probably because it has such high defense. Okay, we're still faster though, so we should be able to just repeat and kill. So probably switching to a psychic in those spots would be better because it would have special versus It's high defense. Kami wants to learn Aqua Tail, huh? I think I'd rather just keep Waterfall. The 10 extra power for 10 less accuracy doesn't feel great to me. Alright. Now I think if I can see correctly, we can go down a little bit and then head here. I can't make out where to go from here though. Oh. Okay, we're in a valley of some kind. Another trainer. Bird Pokemon. Here comes Hoothoot. Hoothoot being flying normal. So I think we just cross poison here. Yeah. No resistances or weaknesses, but it's just a really strong move. Papa Tony hitting 28. Tief's already 33. We're like already 3 levels away from the next level cap. Noctowl, huh? So Noctowl, I think, is still just normal flying. It is. Okay, so it's weak against ice, electric, and rock. Let's bring in Dream, as Dream should have the resistance to the normal type moves, if it has any. Or not resistance, the immunity. Thunderbolt. And we have the super resist, or the super effectiveness. Hey Darker Effie, thanks for stopping in and saying hello. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good day. We can just repeat. And we're good. And Dream hit 33. Okay, okay. Honestly, I wasn't exactly sure about Dream when we first picked it up, but it is proving quite useful. Oh, I think I see a stairs up in the end of the route, maybe? Nice, we did it without having to go back and get defog. Veteran Brian. What do you got, Brian? Ooh, Buzzle. Pure Water. Cross poison? Buzzle was faster. All right, Buzzle, calm down. Okay, that's gonna be normal psychic. Ghost moves are not effective against normal types. Dark moves will do, so we can do a crunch here. Oh, it has inner focus. All right, all right. Okay, what did I just say about this? I think we want to switch to a psychic type here as the thing that will do the ×2 damage, because it should be better against its resistances. I'm going to double check, but I think Machoke has higher base base stats or higher physical defense. Yeah, it has 70 defense, base 70, or 70 defense as its base stat and 60 special defense as its base stat. So it'll be a little weaker to special type moves. So let's try bringing out Rhubarb, which should be resistant to fighting. And we'll just do a psychic. Yeah, perfect. Alright, Veteran Brian complete. Bypassed a ton of items, but probably fine. Oh. Yes. So I'm not sure how much further we have to go. When you use that repel when you're literally right in front of the Pokemon Center. Hey Amorphous, welcome to the stream. Yeah, the Kadabra has been quite useful as of late. So has Kami. The Backseat Gods have definitely taken front reign. Gyarados is a powerhouse, and the fact that Gyarados can learn like almost all the TMs makes it super useful in a lot of situations. Okay, so weird. So we've got plasma stuff in front of us. But it doesn't look like there's any sign of a gym here. Analog Watch Tech app. Okay. I forgot I had the watch up. Go away, watch. 211. This, I think, is another new route. Okay. Okay. No, I'm good now. Morphous with the hydrate. Appreciate. Appreciate. And hydration complete. Okay. And we got some special types of balls here, but I don't think I need any. I've got a bunch of Ultra Balls still. Pair of black glasses, which I'm pretty sure powers up dark moves, which is interesting. Yep. Don't really have any dark types. Yeah, Morphous, you did die so that the Backseat Gods could live, and they have been doing the workhouse, or they've been handling the. They are workhorses, is the phrase I'm trying to say. They are doing some amazing work in a lot of gym battles. Well, honestly, mostly Gyarados. Kadabra we haven't really done much with, partly because I have this kind of a opinion that Kadabra is a glass cannon. So I'm not really switching it in too often because I'm always afraid it's going to die. But when we do switch it in for the right attacks and for the right moments, it does do a lot. And it is for sure useful though. Okay, so it looks like we need to deal with the plasma stuff. Now, I had said about half an hour ago that I was going to take a break for a bit, grab some lunch, get up, and kind of wander about, stretch my legs or whatnot. And then I think we want to come back with some Minecraft, probably. I don't know. It's up to chat. I've been enjoying Pokemon, but I'm feeling a little burnt out on it. I think that a switch up because I've been playing for 4 hours now, I think switching up to like some Minecraft and kind of exploring some caves and getting into maybe the Nether might be interesting. I don't know if I can throw up a poll while I'm offline. Now I know what I'm talking about. And if I'm saying that I want to switch it up, then I think I want to switch it up. It's a ton of fun playing Pokemon, but I think I want to try changing things up and go to Minecraft. But like I said, I'm gonna take a break, and I'm gonna be back in probably about 30 minutes. Gonna grab some lunch, and we'll be back with either Pokemon or Minecraft around 30 minutes from now. And I'll make that decision right before I go live. Thanks for everyone who tuned in. If you want to hang out in 30 minutes, I'll see you then. If not, I hope you have a great day and a happy new year to everyone. For now, though, this is going to be Tolhi signing out. Later, guys.